I just got this Vinetto DC-55. I've had it for a couple of days, and this is my first impression. I did a video about relic guitars a few weeks ago, and my conclusion was that I really like relic guitars. There's just something about that worn-in feel that I enjoy. Then I put a guitar up for sale last week, and a guy sent me a message, and we ended up trading my guitar for this and a small, great little amp that I'm gonna show you in a different video. But this is a Venetto guitar. It's made by Vinetto, and he was actually the first, or one of the very first, to actually relic guitars for Fender back in the 90s. Fender custom shops started doing some relics in around 95, and he was the one that they hired in to relic their guitars from about 95 to 99. And in 2003, I believe, he started Vinetto guitars, which is basically like this is like a Strat, aged Strat. This is the DC-55, so it's kind of based on a 55 model Strat, I guess. It's got the single ply pickguard, and it's got a maple neck, older body, and it's reliced really nicely, so it actually looks and feels old, but it sounds great. It's got Lollar pickups, Lollar blondes, I think, Lollar blondes, and a Lollar special in the bridge. And it's just a great version of a Strat. And I'm making this video because I just got it, and this is my first impression. I always kind of preferred rosewood fretboards and like a C-shaped neck, more like a 60s type of Strat. This is based on the 50s Strat with a maple neck and more of a, well, it said a V-shaped, soft V-shaped neck. This feels actually not as V-shaped as one of the, like a Strat I had earlier. It's kind of like a little bit more chunky, almost like a C, but not quite. But I've had it for a couple of days, so my first impression of the neck is that it's not very familiar. It's kind of, but it's kind of nice. I quite like it because I tend to like the slimmer C-shaped 60s styles necks. But this is sort of had to work a bit more, and there's something about that maple neck as well that I actually quite like it. The sound seems kind of crispier to me. I have a couple of tellies with maple necks, so I played that for the last few years a little bit, and it's kind of grown on me. Although I still think I prefer rosewood. There's something about it. It's just nice. It just feels just very sort of pure. It's got like almost like a woody sound to it. Obviously, it's to do with the body and the pickups and the whole thing. But the feel is quite nice. Although I think I have to get used to it. I have to practice. I have to play it. But overall, first impression, it looks great. It's just a great relic job, and it's probably been used for a few years. This is from 2009, so it's been used, but you can't really tell which marks is from being used and which is the relic, which is kind of the cool thing about a relic guitars. So let's hear it. I'm playing through a Bruno Cow Tipper Pro 2 amp, which is kind of a Fender type of amp. Just got some reverb on it, and this is the clean sound. That was the neck pickup. Next position. Middle. So as you can hear, it sounds, all the pickup sounds great. All the settings, all the different positions sounds great. And to me, it's got this kind of, it's hard to describe, like a woody sort of organic tone to it. There's one thing that I'm not so sure about. I know it's probably period correct and everything, but that's the truss rod adjustment is down here. So that means you have to unscrew the neck, loosen the strings, unscrew the neck in order to adjust the truss rod. I really do prefer the truss rod adjustment up here. But I guess that's what you get with a 55 style Strat. So this is obviously a Fender Strat type guitar, and I have many people ask me, why don't you just get a Fender? And I get why they ask, because they're the original and they're still making them and they're great. But I like the idea that other guitar builders take that idea and they make their slight variations of it. So I got this Strat as well, and obviously lots of high-end guitar builders build Strats, and I'm sort of quite intrigued by that. I'd like to try them out. So this is my first Vinetto, and apart from the headstock, it looks like a Fender. And it feels like a Fender, but it's kind of comes with, obviously this comes with Lollar pickups. It's got this Callahan vibrato system. So it's got some kind of typical upgrades that many do to their Strats anyway. So I understand why some people want their Strat to be a Fender, but I don't really mind. As long as it plays great, it feels great, that's the important thing for me. Here's some sounds with the overdrive. This is the King of Tone. So I had this for a couple of days. What I typically do when I get a new guitar is change the strings. Take the strings off. I got 10 to 46 on this now, Elixir 10 to 46. Take the strings off and give the guitar a good clean. Clean the fretboard, clean the neck, clean the body, just everything, just wipe it off. And then put some new strings on. Check the intonation. I had to adjust the truss rod because there used to be heavier strings on this. So I had to adjust the truss rod. Check the intonation. I had to adjust the intonation a bit. I set up the tremolo system so I can bend up as well. So on the second string, I can bend up one tone. I prefer it like that because then I can bend a bit sort of all directions. So that's my typical setup to sort of get the guitar the way I like it, and it's getting there. But then I have to play it. Use it for a while to get used to it. I mean, as I said, this is a bit unusual neck shape for me, a little bit, just slightly different from what I normally prefer, so I had to get used to it, see how I get on. But the sound is great, and it so far I like the feel of it, which is also an important thing. And the relic helps for me to get that. It's just a well played guitar that seems quite old, but it's from 2009. So stick around. Please watch my other videos. Please subscribe. I'll get back soon with more videos about guitars, amps. With this guitar, I got a small combo 5-watt amp that I'm gonna show you in another video. It's really, really cool little amp. So stay tuned. Check back and leave a comment and let me know what you think about relic guitars, about Strat copies, or any other guitar music related things, or anything at all. And I'll see you soon.